Here is a 25-question sports trivia quiz for you. Which country won the first ever FIFA World Cup in 1930? The answer is Uruguay. Who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history? That would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In which sport would you perform a slam dunk? The answer, of course, is basketball. Now here's a bit of a tricky one for you. Which tennis player has won the most Grand Slam singles titles? Well, it's none other than Serena Williams. Moving on to baseball, what is the maximum number of players allowed on a Major League Baseball team's roster? The answer is 40. And for a quick dash to the finish, who holds the record for the fastest 100-meter sprint time in history? That would be Usain Bolt. All right, here's a good one for you. Which country has won the most Olympic gold medals in the history of the Summer Olympics? Well, it's none other than the United States. Moving on, in which sport would you find a puck? If you're thinking of ice hockey, then you're absolutely spot on. And now, for a bit of boxing trivia. Who is the only boxer to have won world titles in 8 different weight divisions? The answer is the legendary Manny Pacquiao. So moving on to a bit of football trivia now. Which NFL team has won the most Super Bowl championships? The answer is the New England Patriots. Quite the record, isn't it? All right, let's switch gears to bowling. What is the highest possible score in a game of bowling? It's 300. A perfect game. Now, here's a tough one from basketball. Who is the only player to have scored 100 points in a single NBA game? That's right, it's Wilt Chamberlain. Absolutely legendary, wouldn't you say? Right then, which country has won the most Rugby World Cup titles? The answer is New Zealand. Moving on, in which sport would you find a T? That would be in golf. And who is the youngest player to win a Grand Slam singles title in tennis? That's Martina Hingis. So, which country has won the most FIFA Women's World Cup titles? Well, it's none other than the United States. Now, who is the all-time leading goal scorer in the history of the English Premier League? That would be Alan Shearer. And what is the diameter of a standard basketball hoop in inches? It measures 18 inches. Who is the only player to have won the FIFA Ballon d'Or award 5 times? Well, it's none other than Lionel Messi. In which sport would you find a mulligan? That would be golf. Who is the only player to have won the Golden Boot at 3 different FIFA World Cup tournaments? That's Thomas Muller. Which country has won the most Olympic gold medals in the history of the Winter Olympics? Well, the answer is Norway. Who is the only player to have won the UEFA Champions League with 3 different clubs? That would be Clarence Seedorf. What is the maximum number of clubs a golfer is allowed to carry in their bag during a round of golf? The answer is 14. Who's the only player to have won the FIFA World Cup as both a player and a manager? It's Franz Beckenbauer.